there are times where yesterday I went through something and, and it was like, oh my God, and I literally, somebody was violating laws, right? Intellectual laws on the internet. This is happening a lot. And I let it go and I let it go, and it was days. And the thing was that, when you let things go, you are also, it's like anything, you're complicit with that. So I had to figure out what I was going to do. And I wanted to act in a way that was considerate to everybody. This was a tough decision. At the end of the day, the person that, that was involved with it was not a happy camper. Not a happy camper at all. And then I got the other people that I was sort of protecting, and they're, yes, you did the right thing, that was great, and this one's all after I did all of that for you, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes you do have to do the hard things. You do have to do the hard things. It wasn't about me, it was about somebody else, it was about them, and so I was pretty sad. In fact, I was down there on the Stairmaster and I was crying, and somebody, tears were coming, and somebody said to me, you don't have to work out that hard. I thought that was funny, but anyway, so yeah, we do, when we are the masters of our own life, we have mastered these yamas, it's so, like, there's no way I could have sat back and let it happen. There's just no way. And we're going to find out about that. But yeah, it's difficult. Sometimes you have to make difficult choices, right? But you're in complete awareness. That you're doing it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And so ahimsa to yourself is so important. When you said that you were standing in front of the mirror, yeah. As you get older, you stand in front of the mirror, and the first thing you do is look at all your wrinkles. Maybe not a guy, but I know I do, right? I know I do. And so, for the longest time, I was beating myself up, forgetting that I'm a cancer survivor, forgetting that I'm a rape survivor, forgetting all these things that I've been through. Instead, I was looking at, oh my God, no one's going to listen to me. Oh my God, I need a neck lift. Oh my God, I need this, I need that. And so I was looking at everything that I was lacking instead of everything that I had been through to get to where I've been. Does that make sense? And we do that a lot. I was in my humanness, okay? And I do that a lot. So then my response was that Meghan Trainor's song, If I Was You, I'd Want to Be Me Too. Me Too? Have you heard that song? I began to start to play that. So, music will slap us out of that non-ahimsa state when it's against ourselves. Try it. Something that makes you feel good. Something that makes you feel good, and usually it needs to be physical. Right? Physical. So remember that when you're there, what can I do to get out of there? Because that's not going to be a good space to be in. Because as long as you're in that space, yes.
Well, you can finish what you're saying, and then I was going to ask about.
So as long as you're in that space, you're gonna attract more of that gunk that lives in that space. Does that make sense? Yes.
I was going to say, when you find that someone's not acting in ahimsa towards you, is it more important to reflect and act as ahimsa towards yourself, or to try to be
Yes.
ahimsa towards them?
No, yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
So if somebody's yelling at you, like let's say I'm really pissed at Javier and Cecilia, and I'm just yelling at you, and you guys, you know, blah, 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 you're in ahimsa to herself. We can never react in ahimsa to somebody that's already throwing, you know what I'm saying? So the only ahimsa we can practice at that time is to remove ourselves from that situation and not add more wood to that fire. And not remove yourself in a way that it's like, okay, fuck you, I'm out of here. Right? No.
Who does that?
But remove yourself, and sometimes physically is not possible, right? So what do? We need to remove ourselves emotionally and realize that what's being spewed is not about us. It's not about us. Truly, it's not about us. We tend to pick on the things that people are lacking because it points out a reflection of what we are lacking in ourselves and we don't like in ourselves. So, yes, remove yourself. Act in ahimsa to yourself.